Hey everyone, welcome back to the Eye Opener Society. You have someone special in the studio.
What is up? I am back. Hello.
Yeah, you got the original host here, Hannah. She's back from her vacation. We are trying to cram in now all of our episodes for September here. Super September, by the way. Hannah came back. She brought with us some sickness, so you hear it in my voice. So thank you for that, Hannah. We appreciate
I get
it.
like the Mexican influenza or something.
Mexican influenza, whatever it may be, man. So yeah, Hannah came back from her trip to Mexico. She bore a little sickness. That's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll get
Life
through this.
happens.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna try and record two shows here for you. So the one you're listening to now, though, it's part of Super September. It is the Welcome Back Hannah show, and we're just gonna go over a few things. But I do want to remind everybody about all the other exciting stuff that's going on for Super September. If you have not yet heard Arcane Oracle podcast, that's our new podcast that we are hosting here on our platform. It's done by Elaine, and she done such a great job, man. I've listened to it now at least 4 or 5 times. She done so well. I'm actually would love to format this show the way she done it, the way she broke it
She
down.
did.
It came out so good. So if you haven't heard it yet, dig through our episodes and just look for Arcane Oracle podcast. It's her first show, her first podcast she ever did, and it just sounds like she's been doing it forever. And but it's really cool because she gave all the horoscopes and tarot readings for every birth sign for the month. So it's really great, so insightful, and you can check it out and tune in just to hear your sign and all.
It was
Really
great.
good.
It
Yeah.
was just amazing. Like Elaine just never disappoints. So
It's so true. I mean, I can't get over how well that came out. So definitely listen to that. And I am sitting here like a child, anxiously waiting for the audio from Sunset Child. That's going to be another podcast we're hosting here. Sunset Child's Out There podcast, all about UFOs and portals and space and the sun. And I am dying to hear this. I just can't wait till she's done. She said it should be ready this week, and right now it is this week. And when you're listening to this show, maybe it'll be out already. So definitely look out for that. And then not this month, but October 13th, I am going to be doing a live radio show.
hell yeah.
Yeah, every Sunday night I am going to be doing it. It's on Podbean only, so you got to go, to Podbean. Uh, I think you got to download the app at least to listen.
hmm
Yeah, so podbean.com, Podbean. Check it out because I'm going to do kind of a live radio, kind of just a cozy talk with everybody that listens or wants to listen in. Mindfulness, meditation, telling stories, just something to get you ready for the week because I always told you, Hannah, Sunday nights always suck.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
Like, don't even talk to me. Don't look at me. So I think a little podcast, not a podcast, sorry, like a little talk show would be great.
Yeah, and that's what I would like to do. And it's going to be, like I say, cozy. It's going to be nice, fun, relaxing kind of talk. And, if you're free, come down, join the
Yeah.
show. I may have guests in and all. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be consistent with it. It's going to be every Sunday at 7 p.m. when I can do it, but that's pretty much every Sunday at 7 p.m. So definitely tune in for that. So, Hannah, you're back. You're back from vacation. And
Yeah, I'm back.
yeah,
I'm back, baby.
yeah. Before vacation, though, there was so much going on,
And
wasn't
there it
there?
was.
Family wise. I mean, if you're following us on Facebook and heard our last episode, we had a loss in the family and
Mhm.
everything that goes with that.
We had
Mm.
our household that was already, not crowded as is, but if we're counting our animals, doubled in size for a week there. So it was a little bit crazy.
Yeah, we definitely had to make some accommodations and all, which is all good. And
hmm
we had to deal with the loss, the drama that goes along with all
Yeah.
that stuff too. It's
On top of me trying to pack for
yeah.
vacation. I think I packed like the night before and my flight was like really early in the morning. And then like for me, on top of that, I had like a couple appointments I had to go to. I don't know, like if my voice sounds any different, but I started like Invisalign treatment. I'm like, life just went insane in August. Like I'm I don't know how we did it, but here we are in September. Super September.
Super
But we
September.
did. We survived crazy August.
Yeah, and if everybody just understands too, life happens sometimes so fast and things change so quickly and you're never prepared for them. And you got to kind of roll through these changes and
Yeah.
we all kind of work together with it. Um, I think it was good. I really think.
Yeah. I mean, we had so many plans in August because like every time we would be like, oh, we'll just do it tomorrow.
Mhm.
And then something would happen and we were like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. And then, my aunt passing away and everything just hit the freaking fan and ended up Brittany stepping in for me, which I'm so grateful for. And I listened to the show and it was phenomenal. And I'm so blessed that, she was able to do that. And it was cool again to like listen in on a show,
Mhm.
like on my own show. But it was just so crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, and even she was saying, Brittany was talking about how even her life, starting in August, everything changed. It
We're-
became such, a hard road for her to go down too. And I just think, whatever it is, and this is why I think you
My
need to,
birthday month.
yeah, your birthday month too. Yeah, I think everybody needs to listen to Arcane Oracle podcast and definitely get your horoscopes
Yeah.
in so you know what's coming up.
Yeah, and I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you follow Arcane Oracle's page on the Facebook, I think she was talking about how a couple things are in retrograde. So maybe that's what was going on, but I'm looking forward to the calm.
Yes, I am too. I'm hoping that my live show is going to be all about that and basically how to get through times like that. And like I said, it's going to be a very relaxing, calm, come drink, bring your tea, bring your candles, bring all that. And speaking of candles, we're supposed to be getting into the candle making business.
Yes, it's still going to be under Eye Opener. I think we decided on the Eye Opener Society candles. Like that's what we're going to do.
Hmm.
One entity. We're not about confusing people.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to keep everything on the one name. This way, everything links in together. And I'm proud of the name Eye Opener
I mean,
Society.
we could even shorten it up EOS candles, but I
Mhm.
think, we'll figure it out. But either way, it's going to still just be under our entity. We're not going to confuse you guys and be like, hey, here's GH Candle Co. Like, we're not going to do that.
Right, exactly. So look out for it. We're going to get in there. We're probably going to be working out of the trunk of my car once we get enough product in stock.
Or mine. Mine's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, whatever. It depends how much we get out there, but
Yeah.
we got to go through the trial and error phase. And then once we get some good stuff there for everybody, we'll let you know how to get a hold of it. Uh, I'm just looking forward to doing something different this way. I could get out of work at some point because it's really getting frustrating. And I'm going to bring this up just prior to you leaving and in the midst of all of the family stuff that we had going on. Uh, our friends, we're part of the Podluminati, which is a group of other podcasters, a whole list of names on there. One of the listed names is Thanks for the Smoke. They're really just a fun podcast.
Funny, fun, laid back. Felt like you were in the room with them when you were listening.
Yeah, and if you really felt like you were in the room, you probably got high.
High as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean they were blazing it up, man. But it was great because they had a perfect sense of humor, but it was very philosophical too at the same time. The host, just really, he's got a really good kind of persona about him. And when we did the Podluminati convention, I got to talk to him and just a really good guy all around. And their show I didn't even realize it, but I didn't see anything from them. And I know some podcasts take a break a little time, but it turned out they had to shut the show down because of their job.
Which is insane to me.
Yeah. And now I don't know all of the background. I don't know what they do for a living. I'm not sure policy but there should be no policy that involves something in your own home.
Mm-mm.
And where they are, marijuana is legal. So I don't know this concept to actually threaten somebody, or I'm not sure if he lost his job or not. I'm hoping it didn't go that far because he's got a child and all. It's kind of insane. And it just bothers me because freedom of speech is huge with me. It's really, really
Me
huge.
too.
There should be nothing wrong with sitting there talking about something or doing something on your own free time. that you're doing for yourself, a hobby. And what this is, I mean, we're not making any money off of this.
No.
This is a hobby. And if somebody at my job told me, hey, you can't do that, I'm walking. I'm walking that day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
It's
no
called mind your fucking business.
It is. And I like that because that's exactly how I feel.
And there's no nice way to put it and no professional way to put it. It's mind your fucking business. When I clock out of my 9 to 5, my 5 to midnight or 5 to whatever is none of your concern and it is none of your business.
Mm-hmm. I really appreciate that. And I try and stick up for everybody, even if it's something I don't believe in.
Yeah.
If it's something you believe in and you're doing it because you feel right about it. And it's like I said, if it's legal, it's not hurting anybody.
Yeah. It's like, just an example that I've seen, a couple years back. This teacher, teachers don't make any money. I feel so bad because they are whom shapes our children. Knowledge wise, we have a little part of it, but I think teachers have a main part of it. But a teacher got fired from her job because kids found her OnlyFans account. I'm sorry, but maybe one, pay your teachers more so they don't have to feel like they need to do a side gig. Do I support OnlyFans? No, it's just something that I don't.
You would make a lot of money.
I would make a lot of money, but no, I don't. I just good for you if you do it. It's just I don't know. Anyway, besides the point, that's not about what this is about. But she felt the need that she had to do it because she needed the money, and she got fired from her job. That's not right.
No.
But one, watch your fucking kids because you're not watching your kids enough to monitor what they're doing online for them to even find it. But number two, it's not the school district's business on what their teacher is doing outside of school hours.
Yes, and we do need to define, morals and all that. We need to define it better where it fits into the workplace and the workplace only.
Mm-hmm.
Again, as long as you're not on school property doing something like that.
Yeah, and she was not.
She was not. She was in her own home doing this. And yeah, God bless her. That's great. Again, you're trying to make money. You're trying to make a living. Everybody's got to do that nowadays. Yeah. I would do OnlyFans at this point because I need the money, and my job should not tell me what I can and cannot do when it comes to that. It's on my time. And it's OnlyFans. I mean, I don't know what she was doing. I mean, it's not hardcore porn on there all the time. It's usually just, whatever. Sometimes even sexy pictures only. I don't know. And I don't know what the story is, but no matter what she was doing, it was on her own time.
And none of her job's business.
Mm-hmm. And
so
so that's what I said.
I just feel bad for Thanks for the Smoke because they were just such a good, quick little show and it was funny. And we were pouring our hearts out for them basically.
Yeah, they did just like I said, just a simple show. And like I said, and it's not disparaging, but they didn't have tons of people, listening. I'm pretty sure they could if they promoted more or whatever, but they were doing what they were doing because they enjoyed doing it. And like I said, I enjoyed listening to it. And now it affects me because now I cannot listen to it because of their job. And that's what really, there's a trickle down effect with that. So I just wanted to give them a little shout out. Thanks for the smoke. I know they're going to be back from what I understand, but they may not be doing all the smoke and stuff and all that. And I just wish somebody would pick them up, sponsor them, and give them a show where they can do what they want. Yeah. I think that would be great for them. But I'm only
like a cannabis company or something. That would be badass.
That would be.
Like they could quit their 9 to 5s or whatever and just sit there and smoke. Snoop Dogg, if you're magically listening to this,
there you go. Snoop Dogg, you got enough. Hook them up, man. Give them their own podcast where they get paid and they can even promote your stuff too. I mean, hey, why not? And this is a really good lead in. We actually have a sponsor. I want everybody to check out Good Feels. Good Feels, listen, if you are done with alcohol, if you don't want to drink anymore, you're tired of the hangovers and all that, but you still want to be social and you want to feel good, try out Good Feels. Shop.goodfeels.com. Use the code EOS discount and you'll get 20% off your order. Flavored seltzers, but it's infused with THC. Now, we're advertising them and I really enjoy this here whole concept. And it's funny, I've started seeing so many other companies doing the same thing, and I think it's fantastic. But Good Feels is one I want you to check out. Shop.goodfeels.com. I can't even drink it because of my job.
Yeah.
And, and there we go again. I can't even try it out, and yet I sponsor them. But I want to say, I want everybody else to go out there, at least visit the website shop.goodfeels.com. Use the code EOS discount and get 20% off your entire order.
I can
They're
try
really
them out,
good.
but I don't like the there's a lot of different flavors. I'm picky, but so there's a lot of like cool flavors that I know that a lot of people would just be intrigued in, but I'm just a picky person. But they also have an enhancer where you can pour it into any of your drinks, which I think is cool. So whenever I have a little bit of spare cash, I plan to order it and try it out. But I've read the reviews and a lot of people seem to like it. So, and it's at the legal limit where per FDA or whatever they can ship it. So,
Yeah, so get it shipped to you and tell you a job. Who cares, right? Drink it anyway. So yeah, check them out. Shop.goodfeels.com. It'll be in the synopsis of the show. Try them out. EOS discount to get your 20% off. So we were talking about, just before vacation with everything that's going on, and we got through it though.
we
With
did.
all that stress right up to that, because I know that night you were leaving, I didn't even get to say goodbye to you because everything was so upside down.
Oh
But
my
we,
God, yeah, it
yeah,
was.
it really, because I can imagine last minute amongst all the people that were here and all trying to pack, trying to get your child stuff, which is always more than, what
It,
the parents have. So I can only imagine how much of a difficulty
yeah.
that was for
Trying
you.
to entertain like my cousins and, be a good host and then get my animals ready and get my like the house ready and make sure my mom has everything she needs for like the animals and stuff. It was just really hectic that day for me. I think like I look back and I think really think it was a blur.
Yeah, I barely remember it. I just, like I said, I remember at some point seeing that your car was gone. I said, oh man, they left because I got up that morning and Saturday. I was like, that's right. You probably left real early.
I did. It was like
Yeah.
5 something in the morning. I was like exhausted.
So yeah, I did miss out on saying goodbye to you, but
Yeah.
you're back. Welcome back.
Yes, it's so
Wherever
good
it
to be
go.
back.
Yeah.
It's so good to be back. It was an all right vacation.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
if it was me, if I was gone that long, I would have had a new name and social security number by now because
Did
I'll never come
Mexico
back.
do social?
Of course, I think I don't know. We'll have to wait for Monica Susana actually from TIK Radio. You should have told her you're out in Mexico. She
I
probably would
know.
have
I
hooked you
should have
up.
told her. Should have told her.
Yeah, I don't know where she's actually located, but that's another one we're going to be doing come November, I believe, if everything works out right. Right. TIK Radio, the host there, Monica Susana. Just I can't wait. She's so great with mental health and music. And we're going to blend the two together and we're going to do some collaborations.
Mhm.
And speaking of collaborations, too, it might be out by the time you're listening to this or whatever, but we're going to be on the show Urban Lady Prepper as well.
Yeah.
We haven't set a hard date yet, but we're going to be on and we're going to work with Lynn and we're really excited. And you actually get to meet her because
Yeah, the
that
last
was
show.
the first show you weren't on. So
Yeah.
so it's going to be great to meet up with her and do a show with her. Check out her show at urbanladyprepper.com. She has a blog. She has her podcast. If you search Urban Lady Prepper, she's on Podbean too as well. And don't forget to check out Podbean for my show starting October 13th, where I'm going to do a live radio show, Eye Opener Society Live Radio. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again on the next show. We just wanted to welcome Hannah back, give you this show. Don't forget to check out Arcane Oracle podcast as well. Don't forget to look out for Sunset Child's Out There podcast. Hopefully we get that soon. And there's going to be so much more coming real soon. So welcome to Super September and welcome back, Hannah.
See ya.